Hi, I'm Alexander Payne, director of Downsizing. So we're about halfway through the movie here, and Matt Damon plays a guy named Paul Safronic, a good-hearted guy from Omaha who's now 5 inches tall and living in a community of 5-inch tall people. And he's met a gal who is taking him to the south side of the community where the workers of the city live, and they live when you're that small, you have to be segregated from the rest of the world, surrounded by a wall to keep out critters and people who could do harm. And now he's about to be reawakened in this image of going through a dark tunnel into the wall and out into the light, kind of symbolizing birth or death. And his eyes are about to be opened to a side of this community he had no idea existed. So this is where presumably a lot of illegal workers who work in this kind of upscale Orlando-like community called Leisureland live. The idea here is that there are too many of them to live inside the town in the worker housing, so they have to house them outside in this kind of bootleg community. And my co-writer Jim Taylor and I thought that they might have taken these old construction trailers and turn them into big apartment buildings, lower class apartment buildings for workers. Our idea was that big people would have gone into these things with huge sheets of plywood and just created these little apartments for people. And here we go inside. We shot this at the largest soundstage in North America. It's up in Toronto. And I was working with visual effects for the first time in my career, at least to this extent. And this apartment building of sorts we built up to level 3, and everything from level 3 on up, including the ceiling, is done digitally, although we had to shoot all of those extras on all of the levels individually because we wanted to have a great sense of reality. Here on the big normal-sized TV, which keeps people entertained, is a clip from a Cantinflas movie called Sube y Baja. It means go up, go down. I thought the title was related to the film. And you can see that there's a whole life inside of every one of these trailers. They have their own grocery stores, their own nail salons, hair salons. If you look at the walls, that was the grain of plywood as a 5-inch tall person would see it, was very painstakingly constructed by the art department crew. And once this woman leads him into her apartment, the movie takes a dramatically different turn.